So we were both bleeding and stuff. She got a bit irritated in the end, you know.
They kept throwing buckets of water on her to make her look wet. She was like shivering. And then I was looking at her feet. There was blood all over her feet.
Helena Christensen's journey from supermodel to multifaceted entrepreneur and activist has captivated audiences for decades. What started as a brief yet iconic career on the runway quickly evolved into a deeper and more meaningful exploration of creativity, sustainability, and activism. From the catwalk to behind the lens, and later to motherhood and entrepreneurship, Helena has continually redefined herself, offering the world a blueprint for graceful evolution in both career and personal life. Her story is much more than the glamorous world of fashion. It's a testament to her resilience, authenticity, and continuous transformation. What sets Helena apart from others in the public eye is her unwavering commitment to growth, her willingness to evolve and seek fulfillment through new ventures, all while staying true to her core values. She is more than a former supermodel. She is a cultural icon who uses her platform to push boundaries, challenge norms, and inspire others to lead lives of purpose. Helena Christensen's story began on a cold winter's day, December 25, 1968, in Copenhagen, Denmark. Born into a family with deep cultural roots, she was destined for greatness from the start. Her father, Flemming, was Danish, and her mother, Elsa, hailed from Peru. This fusion of cultures created a dynamic environment where Helena was exposed to a rich blend of traditions, languages, and values. The world she grew up in was one where the diversity of her heritage became a foundational element in shaping her worldview, teaching her to embrace differences and celebrate individuality. Growing up, Helena's home life was a unique balance of warmth, discipline, and freedom. Her parents, though loving, believed strongly in the importance of independence. They instilled in her the values of self-respect, self-confidence, and inner strength. These qualities would later prove essential as she navigated the often cutthroat world of fashion and modeling. Her childhood was marked by curiosity. Helena was an inquisitive soul who sought to understand the world around her. Whether it was through her love of art, music, or dance, she was always drawn to creative outlets that allowed her to express herself. Helena's upbringing was far from ordinary. Her parents were not just supportive, but also encouraged her to explore her talents and interests. This sense of freedom led her to experiment with various forms of self-expression. While she dabbled in different pursuits, it was modeling that would become her true calling. The modeling world in the late 1980s was expanding rapidly, offering opportunities to young women with striking beauty and unique characteristics. Helena was one of those rare individuals who stood out from the crowd, not just for her physical beauty, but also for her authentic, self-assured presence. At the tender age of 16, Helena entered a local beauty contest in Denmark, not quite knowing the path it would lead her down. Winning the contest was the catalyst that changed the course of her life. Soon after, she was spotted by a modeling agent, and her journey to international stardom began. Her exotic looks, with a perfect blend of Latin American warmth and Scandinavian elegance, made her an instant sensation in the modeling industry. It wasn't just her beauty that set her apart, but the unique fusion of cultures she embodied that made her a rare gem in the fashion world. By the late 1980s and early 1990s, Helena Christensen's name was on everyone's lips. She was not just another model, she was a force to be reckoned with. Her early career was a testament to the confidence and self-assurance that her parents had instilled in her. She walked the runway with a sense of purpose and elegance that radiated from within. Whether she was posing for high-fashion magazines or strutting down catwalks for top designers, she always carried herself with an innate poise that spoke to the inner strength developed during her childhood. Helena's rise to fame was the result of both her outer beauty and the solid foundation of confidence she had cultivated from an early age. It was her sense of self-worth, instilled by her parents, that made her stand out not just in a world that often valued superficiality, but in a world where confidence could make all the difference. Her story, one of curiosity, resilience, and cultural richness, had only just begun, and the best was yet to come. Helena Christensen's ascent to stardom in the late 1980s was a defining moment in the fashion industry. As the modeling world was experiencing a transformation, she became an essential figure in the golden age of supermodels, capturing the attention of designers, photographers, and fashion enthusiasts alike. Her unique blend of Scandinavian elegance and Latin American warmth made her an instant favorite among the industry's top talents. Unlike many models of the time, Helena had an effortless ability to bring depth to every photo she took. Her gaze, often subtle yet powerful, could evoke an emotional response that went beyond mere beauty. Photographers like Peter Lindbergh and Herb Ritz quickly recognized Helena's ability to tell a story through her images. With them, she created iconic moments that were both timeless and forward-thinking. It wasn't just her looks that captured attention, but her ability to convey emotion with a simple look or pose. Her appearances in top magazines like Vogue, Elle, and Harper's Bazaar solidified her status as one of the most sought-after models of the time. With a natural grace and poise, she effortlessly moved between editorials, advertising campaigns, and runway shows. What set Helena apart from many of her contemporaries was her authenticity. She wasn't just a product of the industry, she shaped it with her distinct voice, making an impact that went beyond her physical appearance. Throughout her career, Helena's name was often associated with prestige and elegance. Yet, behind her serene and polished exterior, she remained deeply grounded, prioritizing what mattered most to her. Helena wasn't interested in merely becoming a household name. She wanted to forge a career that was meaningful, working with brands that aligned with her personal beliefs. This authenticity resonated with her fans and colleagues, who admired her not just for her beauty, but for her commitment to staying true to herself in an often superficial industry. Her versatility also made her one of the most in-demand models of the era. From high-fashion editorials to iconic fragrance campaigns, Helena's ability to transform her look and adapt to any setting made her a sought-after collaborator. She was part of the defining class of supermodels who brought a unique combination of grace, strength, and personality into the public eye. Despite the whirlwind of fame, Helena Christensen never lost sight of her roots. She was, and still is, a woman who values authenticity, artistry, and personal growth. As she rose to the pinnacle of the modeling world, she remained focused on what truly mattered to her, a principle that ensured her legacy would not just be about her success as a model, but about the meaningful work she chose to pursue. One of the most significant, yet often overlooked aspects of Helena Christensen's career is her transition into photography. While she initially rose to fame as one of the world's top supermodels, her creative curiosity led her to explore photography as a new avenue for expression. This shift in focus was gradual. Throughout her modeling years, Helena had always worked alongside photographers and even directed her own photo shoots, but it wasn't until the late 90s and early 2000s that she fully embraced photography as a profession. Helena's passion for photography, she says, was sparked during her childhood. She was fascinated by the way a single image could capture a moment, a feeling, or a story. This curiosity never left her, and over the years, she began to experiment with her own camera. "I've always had an appreciation for the way things are captured in time," she explained in an interview about her shift from modeling to photography. "I began taking photographs because I was captivated by how an image could convey emotion and tell a story without words." Her photography is raw, intimate, and often deeply personal. She has an exceptional ability to capture moments that are real, unposed, and deeply human. Where many photographers might seek perfection, Helena looks for authenticity. She knows how to bring out the natural beauty of her subjects, whether they are models or ordinary people, and her use of light, framing, and composition adds a layer of depth and emotion to each image. One of her most memorable contributions as a photographer has been her ability to tell stories through her lens. She explores themes of vulnerability, beauty, and connection, all while showcasing the unseen or overlooked moments of life. Her work has ranged from fashion editorials to personal projects, showcasing everything from nature to people and the quiet, subtle moments of everyday life. Her extensive modeling experience has certainly influenced her approach behind the camera. Helena understands the intricacies of what makes a compelling image. Her subjects often look comfortable, relaxed, and at ease, an effect that can be hard to achieve, but one that Helena effortlessly brings to life. Her photographs transcend the traditional boundaries of fashion photography, capturing more than just beauty. They tell stories, evoke emotions, and remind the viewer of the beauty that exists in the world, often in the most unexpected places. Helena Christensen's talents extend far beyond the runway. In addition to her iconic career as a top model and photographer, she has built a successful entrepreneurial path that reflects both her creativity and her deep commitment to sustainability. In 2008, Helena co-founded Stellar, a fashion brand that quickly gained attention for its ethical approach to luxury fashion. Partnering with a close friend and fellow entrepreneur, Helena sought to disrupt an industry still dominated by mass production and environmentally damaging practices. The vision behind Stellar was simple: to prove that sustainable fashion could be both chic and environmentally responsible. At the time, the notion of eco-friendly luxury was still a niche concept, with many fashion houses opting for mass-produced, unsustainable materials. Helena recognized an opportunity to fill a gap in the market and offer an alternative that blended high-quality craftsmanship with conscious production methods. She aimed to create timeless pieces that would not only look good, but also do good, reducing the ecological footprint of clothing while maintaining a luxurious standard. With her extensive experience in the fashion industry, Helena was uniquely positioned to lead this initiative. She understood both the demands of high-end fashion and the importance of environmental stewardship. Through Stellar, she sought to challenge the industry's status quo, demonstrating that sustainability didn't have to come at the expense of style or sophistication. Every collection was designed with care, using sustainable materials and ethical manufacturing practices. Helena's work at Stellar wasn't just about creating a successful business. It was about setting a precedent for the fashion world, proving that luxury and sustainability could coexist. Helena's entrepreneurial ventures don't end with fashion. Her approach to business is deeply rooted in purpose, and she has used her platform to amplify causes that align with her values. From supporting environmental initiatives to championing women's rights, Helena's work as a businesswoman goes beyond profit. Her ventures, including Stellar and others, are a testament to her belief that business can be a force for good, helping to drive positive change both within and outside the fashion industry. Through her entrepreneurial endeavors, Helena Christensen has shown that it is possible to succeed in business while staying true to one's values. She continues to be a leader who blends creativity, style, and sustainability, inspiring the next generation of entrepreneurs to think more consciously about the impact they have on the world. Helena Christensen's life took on a new and profound dimension when she became a mother in 1999. Her son, Mingus, whom she shares with actor Norman Reedus, brought a transformative shift in her perspective, introducing a deeper sense of purpose and meaning. Motherhood, as Helena often reflects, has grounded her in a way that no career achievement or public accolade ever could. Before becoming a mother, Helena's life had been largely defined by her career. As a top model, she was no stranger to being in the spotlight, with her image constantly scrutinized by the media. The demands of the fashion industry often placed her under immense pressure to maintain a certain appearance and persona. Yet, becoming a mother provided a reprieve from the superficial aspects of fame and offered a refreshing shift in focus. Instead of worrying about her public image, Helena found herself channeling her energy into the much more meaningful and fulfilling role of motherhood. In her interviews, Helena has spoken candidly about the challenges and joys of raising Mingus. While the glamorous world of modeling may have required her to present a polished, flawless exterior, being a mother allowed her to embrace the everyday, sometimes messy, but infinitely rewarding experience of raising a child. She has often said that the key to being a good parent is simply to be present, showing love, respect, and confidence, Helena believes, is essential in helping her son feel secure and valued. "I think I managed to do pretty well as a mother. The key is to be present and show your child love, respect, and confidence," she once shared, capturing the essence of her approach to parenthood. Despite the demands of her career, Helena has always kept her family at the center of her life. Balancing a high-profile job and the responsibilities of motherhood is never easy, but she has made it clear that her son's well-being always comes first. She is deeply committed to being not just a mother, but a supportive and loving presence in Mingus's life, always prioritizing his needs over the transient pressures of the public eye. Motherhood has also had a profound impact on Helena's worldview. It has fueled her passion for sustainability, as she has become increasingly conscious of the world her son will grow up in. Helena has often discussed how having a child deepened her commitment to environmental and social issues. Knowing that the choices she makes today will shape the future for her son has motivated her to integrate sustainability into all aspects of her life, from the brands she supports to the lifestyle she leads. Through motherhood, Helena has found a balance that wasn't always present in the earlier years of her career. Her family has provided the grounding force that keeps her centered, even in the whirlwind of her public life. It is clear that the values she shares with Mingus, love, respect, and a commitment to making the world a better place, are at the core of who she is as a person. Motherhood for Helena is not just an experience, but a cornerstone of her identity, giving her the clarity and perspective to navigate both her personal and professional worlds with a sense of purpose. Helena Christensen has always been more than just a successful model and entrepreneur. She is also a passionate advocate for the causes she believes in. Throughout her career, she has used her platform not only to redefine beauty, but also to promote sustainability and social justice. As a public figure, Helena understands understands the power of her voice, and she has consistently used it to shed light on issues that matter, particularly the environmental impact of the fashion industry. Having spent much of her career at the intersection of beauty and fashion, Helena is intimately familiar with the toll the industry takes on the planet. From wasteful production practices to the use of non-sustainable materials, she has seen firsthand how fashion, while glamorous, has long been part of the environmental problem. This understanding has fueled her commitment to sustainability, and she has become a vocal advocate for change. Helena believes that the fashion industry can and must change, and she has dedicated much of her time to pushing for practices that prioritize eco-friendly materials, ethical production processes, and a reduction in waste. Through her brand, Stellar, and other initiatives, she has demonstrated that luxury fashion can coexist with sustainability, proving that style and responsibility are not mutually exclusive. Helena's activism is not confined to environmental issues alone. She has long been an outspoken critic of the unrealistic beauty standards imposed by the fashion industry. In an industry often criticized for promoting a narrow and unattainable definition of beauty, Helena has called for broader representation. She believes that beauty should be inclusive, celebrating all shapes, sizes, and ethnicities. Throughout her career, Helena has used her public platform to advocate for diversity and inclusion, challenging both the fashion world and society at large to embrace a more expansive and authentic definition of beauty. Her message resonates with many, encouraging others to appreciate their own unique beauty and to reject societal pressures to conform to narrow ideals. In addition to her work in the fashion industry, Helena's advocacy extends to a variety of other causes. She has supported organizations and charities that focus on child welfare, animal rights, and disaster relief, leveraging her fame to bring attention to pressing global issues. Whether it's raising funds for those affected by natural disasters or fighting for the rights of animals, Helena has consistently shown that true activism is about more than just public statements. It's about tangible action. She has regularly lent her voice and influence to these causes, and her efforts have had a direct impact on raising awareness and encouraging others to get involved. Helena Christensen's activism is grounded in the belief that everyone can make a difference. Her commitment to using her fame to create positive change has solidified her as not only a cultural icon, but a powerful force for good. Her work in sustainability, social justice, and charitable endeavors demonstrates that being an advocate is not just about being vocal. It's about using one's influence to drive lasting change. By championing causes she believes in, Helena has shown that activism doesn't require fame, but it does require a voice, and she has used hers to inspire a better, more inclusive world. Helena Christensen's life is an embodiment of authenticity, a quality that has defined her career and personal journey. From her early days as a supermodel to her present work as a photographer, entrepreneur, and activist, Helena has consistently chosen to live in alignment with her values, never allowing herself to be reduced to a mere image or stereotype. Her story is a powerful reminder that success doesn't come from conforming to expectations, but from staying true to oneself, evolving with purpose, and finding fulfillment in meaningful pursuits. What truly sets Helena apart is her unwavering commitment to authenticity, both in her professional endeavors and her personal life. In an industry that often prizes perfection and external validation, Helena has chosen a different path. She has used her platform not just to build a career, but to share her voice on matters that matter: sustainability, social justice, and redefining beauty standards. Helena's legacy isn't defined by the magazine covers or runways she graced. It's shaped by her willingness to challenge the norms of the industries she's been part of, creating space for deeper, more thoughtful conversations. Helena's journey reflects a continuous reinvention where each new phase of her life has been about embracing new roles with passion and purpose. Whether she's worked as a model, a photographer, a businesswoman, or an advocate, she's always approached each endeavor with the same integrity and sincerity. Her ability to reinvent herself while holding firm to her beliefs is a testament to the power of living authentically. Helena has shown us that our careers don't have to define us. We can grow, adapt, and continue to evolve in meaningful ways, constantly shaping our own narratives. Beyond her professional accomplishments, Helena's impact lies in her ability to inspire. She has built a legacy that goes beyond fame and superficial beauty, demonstrating that true success is measured by the difference we make in the world. Through her work, her activism, and the values she imparts to her son and community, Helena Christensen continues to inspire future generations to pursue lives of purpose and integrity. She proves that it's not fame or wealth that leaves a lasting mark, but a commitment to authenticity, compassion, and making a positive impact. Helena's story is a living testament to the power of living authentically, constantly evolving, and using one's platform for good. It serves as a reminder that we all have the ability to create our own legacies, just as Helena has done, in a way that is uniquely her own. Subscribe for more stories, insights, and inspiration, and share this with others who need a reminder that their unique journey matters. Together, we can create legacies that resonate and inspire future generations.